Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, change it up to level up. Changed my hair up. How do y'all like it? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I got my blonde on. I got my blonde. I'm gonna put some lipstick on. So how are y'all doing today? We're gonna be talking about change it up to level up. We gotta change it up sometimes, ladies, so that we can look a little different. You know, variety is the spice of life. um, if y'all like this wig, definitely y'all can get it too. I linked the link in the description, and I'm gonna put it here for the exact wig. Okay, get this wig right here. If y'all want to use my coupon code SheRaSeven, it'll save you 15%. I'm talking in my country accent because I do feel a little country in this wig. Yes, I do. Ah, but I like it. I like this, this style. I love side parts and big curls and all that kind of stuff too. So if you are looking for a cute blonde wig, definitely check out ywigs.com and use my coupon code and the link that I put down. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. You can go plain. You can do lots of colors with makeup. You can pretty much dress this up or dress this down however you like. There are way more colors. If you don't like this shade of blonde, there are different tones of blondes with roots, some with no roots. So y'all go check it out. Definitely. Y'all know I've been working with Y Wigs forever. And they always send me some good wigs. So thank y'all. So now we're going to talk about changing it up to level up. Okay, so it's very important, ladies, to change up your look every once in a while, and your smell and your style. Men like variety. I'm gonna tell you, they like variety. They like to look at different women. I'm getting me a cough drop because my throat is a little scratchy. But they like to look at different women. They like the smells of different women. So you got to change it up, man. You got to have every color wig, change your nails, change your outfits, style, makeup every once in a while. You don't have to do it every week, but just every once in a while to keep him on his toes, ma'am. Because once someone gets used to you, they get bored of you. They're like, okay, well, I've been there, done that. What's next? If you're next because you created your next look, then you could be next again. I don't know. I think a lot of women forget this. Like, for example, you don't have to change your entire look forever. You can change it for one day, literally, like I do. I will change my look for one day and be right back to looking how I looked the day before. Or I'll change it for a few days, or I'll change it one day, then change it again, then change it again, and then go back to how I originally look. But I will definitely change it up because it does allow me to also explore other options as far as how I look, how I can level up differently. It also teaches me what type of attention is gotten from who, where, and, depending on what I'm looking like at the time, how people treat me, some of the compliments that I get, who are they from versus who are they not from. So it's a good way to also do research and maybe find your look that's going to get you what you're looking for or your money or whatnot. So sometimes you got to experiment a little bit. And instead of, going drastic and changing something, a wig is perfect. That's why I wear wigs. If you watch my videos from years and years ago, I've always worn wigs and my natural hair and wigs again. So it's not a bad thing. It's just a way to play up your look a little bit and change it up a little bit. Okay. I know a lot of people have some weird thing against wigs, but to me, it's just like makeup. To me, wig is just like an eyelash on your head. Okay, because you could put it on and take it right off, just like you can makeup. So if anyone has issues with wigs, you don't have to wear them, but at least change up your hairstyle. Okay. And if you're one of those people that can color their hair with no damage or no issues or problems, then maybe that's, something you can do too. Um yeah. And so for example, let's say you're with a guy and you know that he can have pretty much any woman, and you have a certain look, and you see him eyeballing another chick that looks different. Well, all you got to do is copy and paste, man. Go get you the same wig, the same outfit, and be like, I do it better. I do it better. Okay. Make sure you can do it better though. Don't come out there looking crazy. Oh, Norma, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Or as best as he can get. All right. 'Cause sometimes you can do it better than the chick he was looking at. Okay. And like honestly, I think guys appreciate when you do something different because they think it's for them. They think, oh my gosh, she went through all this just for me. And then he'll be like, well, you want to go out tonight? I feel like I got a new woman. I feel like I'm cheating. That's what they'll literally say when you change up your look drastically. I feel like I'm cheating. Well, you better cheat with some money. Give me some money. You said, what if she's ugly? Well, then you're going to do it better naturally. Hmm. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Lana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How are you? You said blonde hair makes you look older. Well, find a different blonde. Find a different shade. Maybe you don't need blonde. Maybe you need brown or red or whatever color. Whatever color makes you feel good. All right. I have all colors of wigs. I promise you. You name it, I got it. Okay. So I got every color wig you can probably imagine, except for rainbow wig. I don't have a rainbow wig. Okay. Um, Thank y'all. So I have a cough drop in my mouth. So if y'all hear me, that's what that is. So also like when the weather changes, you should change your look anyway. Just my opinion, at least for a little while, at least for some pictures, at least for, a little while. So, yeah. Somebody said I bleached. No, I didn't. I just got on a wig. But thank you for noticing. I didn't think nobody would notice. Little old me. Okay. Ywigs.com. They done sent me a wig. Y'all use my coupon code SheRa15 and y'all go shop for some wigs on there. Or if y'all want this wig, I'm gonna put the link and my coupon code. Okay, the coupon code first, and then I'm gonna put and then I'm gonna put the link so that y'all can go shop, get y'all 15% off, get y'all wig, get y'all look together. Okay, so I'll tell y'all what I have on: a wig by White Wigs. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Um, so also, if y'all haven't gotten my Sirens Splash scent elixir, y'all need to get on that too. The link is in the description bar. Okay. Because this right here, I don't know if when y'all get this, y'all need to let me know what y'all think, because every time I wear this, oh, you smell so good. What is that? That's me. All right. And the wonderful thing about these scent elixirs, you can put them in your hair because they're oil based. So whenever you go like this, or if your wig smelling kind of not good, mix this in with a little whatever you spray your wig with, or just put it on your hands and go, and your wig will smell like Siren Splash too. Okay, definitely get your scent. I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay. Okay. So you gonna make this man pay for all my products? Okay. That's the whole goal. Yes. All right. So I'm liking this wig because it's very versatile. You can straighten it, flat iron it, curl it, do whatever you need to do with it. This is not really a wig review video. This, if y'all want to get all details and stuff on the wig, go to the website. I'm just wearing it, looking cute. I want to see the back. Hopefully I made it look right in the back. You can get it at different lengths too. If you don't like this length, you can get longer, shorter. You can get a bob or whatnot. And this be cute as a little Marilyn Monroe bob. So, ooh, that kind of looking cute. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Or that bob would be cute. I don't get the bob. Okay. This is that Marilyn look. Just to get the shorter one, Marilyn. Or the longer one for the Dolly. Or the Beyonce, or whatever we calling this today. Or both. Or all. All the above. The early 2000s Jessica Simpson. We don't know. Whatever y'all calling this, get it. It's cute. Okay. Okay, so changing up your look is going to help you get more attention from different types of guys. So a lot of y'all are telling me, oh, I'm going out all the time, sitting up at the bar and nobody's approaching. Okay, but every time you go out, try a different look and see which look gets the most approached. Okay, if you're going out looking like yourself every day and nothing's happening, ma'am, go change it up. If you're going out once a week looking like yourself, like you look every week, change it up. Okay, if it ain't working, change it. Okay, so it's definitely an investment in yourself, definitely. And once you find what works, it's going to be well worth it. I promise you. So, story. Okay, back in the the early 2000s, a lot of, like, when Beyonce came out in the 90s and 2000s, all the girls went to dye their hair that color, right? And or like Mariah Carey color or Beyonce color, right? And a lot of the girls that I knew who dyed their hair that color, they got way more attention and pulled way more guys with money because they liked what she looked like. Oh, she looked like Beyonce. Oh, she looked like Mariah. Oh, she looked like Nicki. Well, Nicki Minaj wasn't out then, but fast forward to today. If you look like a certain person, men are more attracted to you because they fantasize about these types of women. And so they see you. You might look a little bit like this person, especially if you do your makeup like them. You might look a little bit like this person. And that's what they're going to fixate on. I got a girl. She looked just like Beyonce. Everybody going to think you're lying. You lying. Then when they see you, you be like, oh. Or Nicki or Rihanna or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So changing your look can also put you in a category that puts you on a pedestal naturally because you remind them of somebody, or you look like somebody, or you look like a celebrity or whatnot. So when you do that, you get attention faster, quicker, and more abundantly. Okay. Now, if you are, go to a stylist or go find somebody that can help you find the right wig color or hair color or whatever. Don't just take my word for it. Okay. Go get professional help if that's what you really need. But switching up your look drastically can definitely get you the attention that you are seeking and the type of people that you might want to spend some money on you because you remind them of such and such. Okay. So it's just so true. I promise you it's true. Like if I were to like drastically change my hairstyle for a long time, I probably wouldn't go this light, but I probably would do like a more ashier blonde or like something with more highlights or, different like browns mixed into it if I was going to do this for a long term. But this is just for fun today to show you all what a difference it can make. But literally, when you look like someone, men gravitate towards you more and want to spend on you more because they are living the fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got me a woman that look like such and such. So it's a fantasy. Okay. Um, mm, sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, I remember like um a long time ago when a lot of the girls started to dye their hair blonde, like in the early 2000s and the late 90s. Y'all remember this? Um, the guys would literally go crazy trying to date them. Okay, like rich guys. I don't know why. I guess it's the Beyonce effect. I don't know, but I think still today, depending on your hairstyle, what you look like, what you can pull off, how you can do your makeup, it's the same thing. So just try it. If you're new to makeup and hair and things like that, I say this every video. RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay. My daughter got me watching that show like a lot. And you will see the drastic change. And you don't need to even do as much, literally, as a woman. So like you don't really have to do as much at all. You just have to look at the techniques on how they do their makeup, their hair, maybe what kind of wigs and colors look good on different skin tones. Like you can literally learn a lot from each episode just based on what you're seeing. Okay. Now, I always say that because I man, I've been watching RuPaul since I was in junior high school. So, you better work. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And what fun is it anyway to look the same exact way every single day? That would get bored. I wouldn't even want to look in the mirror anymore if I looked the exact same way every single day. I'm like, I need to change. Different eye color, different hair, different something. So we all need a little bit of change every once in a while. Just um we gotta make sure that we don't get too comfortable and be able to change it up on a whim if we need to. Okay. Plus, it comes in handy when you're dating several guys. If you're dating several guys in the same city, ma'am, and you got two different wigs or one wig in your real hair, that's gonna be easier. Uh-oh, Amber, thank you for being a member, Amber. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So if you're dating one guy, you're blonde, and with the other guy, you got black hair. You know, it's less likely you're gonna get recognized or caught, especially if you're changing up your makeup too with it. Okay. What if you're called fake for switching it up? I don't care what people are calling me. If you switch it up and meet the guy that's going to pay all your bills, then who cares if they're calling you fake? Are they calling you broke? No. Okay. You can call me fake all day, but don't call me broke. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because fake can come off and real can come out, and that bank account and that money is real. Okay. We don't care what people think over here. We're done with that. If you stop caring what people think, you win automatically. Okay. If you care more about what other people think than what's going in your bank account and what you're accomplishing in your own world, then that's what's holding you back. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They got different wig size caps. You can definitely custom your wig, especially on wire wigs. They'll ask you on some of the wigs, and also there's an adjustable strap in there that can literally adjust to your own size. So the wigs that they're making now are very much adjustable, or you can have one made. Yeah, you know. Oh, Sprinkle Sprinkle, you're 33, considered dark skinned and recently laid off with your by your male boss. Do men what? Laid off pretty well? Yeah, I got laid off, quit, got fired so many times because I wanted more money. Sprinkle Sprinkle, or they couldn't have me. We get, you know what? Girls who look good, they probably don't keep jobs very long either because of sexual harassment. We don't want y'all. If y'all ain't gonna give us no raise, then we on to the next. So yes, we get laid off and fired all the time. That's why I don't work for nobody no more. I work for myself. Okay, because you probably switch jobs more if you look good. That's sad, but it's true. Okay, Empress Bunny, Sprinkle Sprinkle, out of feelings and in his new bag heavy. Out of your feelings and in his new bag heavy, or in his bag heavy. Okay. Thanks for keeping me focused. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Empress Bunny. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Thank you. And I don't think people are ugly. I think they just don't put in enough effort because there's no way you can be ugly if you had enough time to put yourself together every day. That's why when I wake up in the morning, I don't have anywhere to go except to take my kids to school. And when I come home, the rest of that time is literally mine to do whatever I want with. I might take an hour or two to put on makeup and hair and do whatever I need to do, but it's my time, you see. So I don't think anyone's ugly. I just think they need to figure out how to make themselves look good. Okay. You said that's good work. Go to work for yourself. Yeah. If you keep getting fired, go open your own business and work until you don't need to work anymore. You know, work a job that's not meaningful to you. Collect your money and work on your business until you don't have to keep a job anymore because your business money is going to pay for everything. Or you find a man that's going to give you some money to start a business and pay your bills while you're getting your business together, either way. But the whole goal is to not have to work for anyone but yourself if you have to, or if you want to. I want to because my kids got old enough and they're in school all day and they're on their phones and stuff. They don't need me as much. They still need me. They don't need me as much. So I can do what I want. Oh, Shira, it's 12:55 and you feel like dressing up and looking cute. What would you suggest I go on Monday afternoon to find affluent men? Okay, back in the old days, I would be at lunch right now. Is it almost lunchtime? Go to the medical center or go to where they have like near the courthouse where all the lawyers and doctors and businessmen are. Go to a restaurant right next to a very nice office building, perhaps. That's where they're all going to go for lunch if they're going to go out to eat. I would go to lunch right now at a cute restaurant or a nice restaurant next to a big building, or you can go ride the elevators in them buildings. Act lost and ask questions, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You was told truly beautiful women are favored at work and can get away with it. Yeah, you can get away with something until you turn them down. Okay, you can get away with stuff until you ask for that raise and they say no. You can get away with stuff until they say, I want to do something with you, but you ain't getting no raise or special treatment if you don't do this, especially if you don't like the person. But you can get hired faster. They'll keep you longer if you're incompetent. But once they just cross the line with you, they'll get rid of you quick because they're afraid you're going to file sexual harassment charges. Okay. But they'll hire you faster, the better you look. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So if you want to get hired quick, you got to look good on that interview, man. You got to get that wig together, all that makeup. You got to go get your makeup, learn how to do your makeup, get that wig done, suck in them cheekbones. There you go. Okay. The best thing I can tell you to appeal to men, find a focused person. Like for me, I'm my own focused person because I be changing my looks up all the time. But if you are new to this, find a focused person that you kind of look like, maybe a little bit, and try to make yourself look more like them so that you remind people of them. That way you get more favor because of that other person. You know what I'm saying? So whoever you look kind of like, go and try to find a way to look a little bit more like them. Okay. And that will help you a little bit in your world of finding a job. Mhm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Yeah. Anybody that you think is pretty that you want to model yourself after, try that until you find your own signature style. You don't have to have the same personality. The look is what they're looking for. Okay. So find your look and go for it and have fun with it, because a lot of times y'all make this too much like work when it's not. It's not like work at all. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun, right? So I wonder what this would look like straight, like flat iron. I think this would be cute flat iron too. So whatever your style or whatever you gravitate towards and whatever you see men like to gravitate towards, perhaps take some fashion tips or style tips from someone that men are looking at, and for the right reason. Not the wrong reason, but at least for most of the right reason. Because they ain't gonna be looking at women for 100% of the right reason anyway, just for a lot of it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said I look like the Buckle Bunny girl. She is cute, but I don't think we look alike in the face. But Tanner Adele, yes, I love her songs. I'll be listening to them. Shout out to Tanner Adele. I'm listening to your music a lot. But yes, y'all, when there's a look that is very popular at the moment, all the wig companies want to send you a wig so they can sell units. So y'all make sure y'all go visit wowwigs.com. Oh, thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Juju. I'm not saying that first part. But thank you, girl. Sprinkle Sprinkle. Yes, when it's hot, it's hot. So y'all go get it. So y'all gonna be hot too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. You said I look like a Barbie? Oh my gosh. Sprinkle, sprinkle Barbie, huh? I have like a weird look on my face, like I just said something strange and crazy to a Dusty. Okay. I believe this one is 24 inches, but you could get it longer or shorter. Um, you can customize the length when you go and select to purchase. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said Mattel needs to make the sprinkle, sprinkle Barbie happen. It's gonna come with a lot of wigs. All right. Oh, you got your sprinkle, sprinkle journal, Mari. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. Anybody that ordered from levelupcosmetics.us in the last couple of days, I'm mailing them out today or early tomorrow. So y'all are gonna get that. So y'all change it up a little bit, y'all. Y'all don't have to spend a lot of money to change up your look either, because okay, let me tell y'all a secret. If you buy a light wig, especially if you If you buy a light wig and you wear it for a while, and when you get tired of it, you can dye it a different color because it dyes so easily, right? So you can like repurpose your wig, or if you get tired of the length, you can cut it and make it into a bob. So when you buy one wig, especially if it's a light color wig, you can definitely change it up a couple times and have like 3, 4 different wigs in one, depending on like how long you want to wear it in a certain style or color. Oh, Empress, sprinkle, sprinkle. Empress Bunny, how are you? You lied and said our home would have a lien if I didn't pay the IRS. Got every dime. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's okay, ma'am. Well, I'm glad that you found a way to get your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Should he pick me up for the first date or meet me? I'm meeting people for the first date because I don't trust people like that. We're going to meet up, ma'am. Sir, we meeting up because I'm not getting ready to jump into some dude's car I don't know. Okay. Nope. And then he'll know where you live? Nope. Like, I'll meet you there. Or y'all meet up at a mutual place and get to know each other. And if you feel safe, then great. If not, just, I'm definitely not riding in no one's car unless I feel safe. Okay. How do I feel about braids? I think they're pretty on Erykah Badu. I think they're pretty on all the beautiful women that are rocking braids that are making it work and getting their money. I think it's beautiful on women who really don't care what other people think. But most of the women I see that have braids, that are rocking their braids and don't care and looking cute, they already have money. You know what I'm saying? They already paid. So I feel like whatever you like, and whatever is getting you attention and getting you money in your pocket and getting them bills paid, then that's what you should rock. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, I'm serious. This is a financial channel. I don't care what you look good in and what you don't look good in, what you getting paid in. All right. What you getting paid in? That's the question. What are you getting paid in? If you're getting paid in braids, then keep it up. Okay, how do you go about asking for money? We've messaged for 3 days and haven't met yet. However, I know he wants me and to keep it discreet. Start coming up with financial issues that aren't your fault and briefly mention them throughout the conversation. You should already be setting them up. Okay. That way they offer it to you. If you're not talking about no money, you ain't talking about nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Sugar Daddy wants to rekindle, but I leveled up advice. Cash App. Send him a Cash App request, and if he can't meet it, then he can't meet you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Tell him you're gonna need a lot in order to revisit that. Okay. It's like, I wasted my time once before. You gonna pay me to waste it again? Is it worth it or not? Then there's your answer. Bye. Or okay, great. He said he makes you jealous with other women. What to do? He provides for me. Okay, you can't. A man can't make you jealous with other women if you can make him jealous with other men, especially if you can go get somebody worth just as much as him or more. Okay, you're making yourself jealous with insecurity. I don't care what other guys are making like women jealous with. It's up to you to be the bigger person who has more options. Do you have more options? If you have more options, you shouldn't be jealous at all. You should be getting your money for allowing him to act a fool. Every time he makes you mad or jealous, upgrade something of yours or go shopping with whatever, his money. Okay. Don't get mad, get paid. I'm not getting ready to get mad. I'm getting ready to get paid. There's no use of getting jealous. Just get your money. Okay. Yeah, you're the prize. Men can't make you jealous. Does it make sense? Mm-mm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are, I can tell y'all are still young. Because if you were older, you would be getting paid instead of getting mad. Oh, Faye, sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I get my provider to open a credit card for me? He really takes care of me and I want to marry him, but I don't want to feel too much like a burden. Just ask him. Tell him it'll build his credit score too. And if you put your name on it with his, it'll build yours up. Make it seem like you're trying to build your credit score up and have both your names on the card, but have the bill sent to him. And if he has money, he can pay the whole thing every month, you know. Thank you, Mari. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You listen to my advice and now he keeps me paid. Okay. That's what the advice is for, to keep you paid by him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. What if you already have a kid and want to level up? It didn't stop all the other women with kids from leveling up. So why should it stop you? Okay. You think you're the only one with kids? Nope. Women every day leveling up with kids. That doesn't stop you. Only your mind stops you. When you feel something as an obstacle or a problem, that's when you start treating it like that, and that's when it becomes one. So if you don't see it as an obstacle or a problem or an issue, then it shouldn't stop you. And if you don't wear a big t-shirt or tell everybody and their mama on the first date that you have children, it shouldn't stop you. Okay? Not everything is everyone's business. I'm going to tell you that. Because most of the time when you go out with guys, you're not going to make it to date 4. So why do they need to know that you have a child? You're not ever going to beat them, so who cares? If you find someone worth telling the truth to because you see them as a potential in your future, then that's a discussion. But you don't go around telling people straight up from the start, you know, on your first or second date that you got kids. Let that be a mystery. And even if they ask you, change the subject or say, oh, I always wanted kids, it doesn't mean you have them or that you don't have them. Because if you always wanted them and you got them, then you got them. If you always wanted them, then they might take that as if you don't have them and you might want some soon. So honestly, it's none of their business. Yeah, and most of the guys tell you they don't have any kids and they do somewhere. So I really wouldn't believe, you know, the hype about you should tell some guy you have kids that you're never going to see again. Just go on the dates, get your money, get your food, get you a few dollars. And if they like you, they're not going to care if you have kids. Okay. Your parents argue so often that you thought you was normal and I dreaded marriage because of that. Any advice on not repeating the cycle for everything? Marry someone that you don't care about, that you won't argue. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hello, Lola Somerville. Thank you, girl. The more you care, the more you argue. The less you care, the less you talk. And marry for money. All right. Oh, sugar, sprinkle, sprinkle. Should I ask for Uber money first time meeting up? It depends. I mean, if he has money like that, yes. If he's broke, no, don't ask. If he has real money, he should offer. If you say, you know what, I might have a few drinks and I don't want to drive. Do you think you could send an Uber to my house? You know, say it like that. He might think, you know, he's gonna get lucky, but he won't. So, yeah. If you stay unbothered and you're about your money, you're gonna argue less. You might argue a little bit, but you're gonna argue way less, especially if you stop caring and focus on keeping the peace and the money. If you are constantly arguing about money, if you're constantly arguing about this, and that, you're gonna argue a lot. But if you have a specific thing that, you know, you are there for, you're going to argue a lot less. So you're going to argue, but you're going to argue way less if you marry for money. Okay. That's why people that marry for money stay married longer, because they argue about way less. I'm telling y'all. Oh, D-Love, sprinkle, sprinkle, what to do when a guy you've known wants to move in together and pay my bills, except he just got out of who? A relationship. No, he got to get his own place. And first of all, if any man has to move in with you to pay all your bills, why can't he get his own apartment? That's a red flag. Like, why can't he go and fill out some paperwork? And why isn't his credit good enough to get his own apartment and be a man? And then, or why can't y'all go find a new apartment together where he pays all the bills? You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting no grown man move in with me. We either gonna upgrade the apartment that he's gonna pay 100% of, or he's got to go get his own place. Okay, that's not a good look. Because what if he quits his job? All the bills and apartment is in your name. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Gabby, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you. What if he gets tired and quits his job? I know I talk ghetto. I do it on purpose. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got something against the ghetto? Shall I talk with proper English? Is that going to help you? Y'all, I'm from Texas. This is how we talk. Any other talk would be phony. That's what they be saying about Beyonce. You talk ghetto. Well, girl, we from Texas. This is how we talk. You don't like it? Goodbye. Sprinkle, sprinkle. This mouth and this talk get paid, no matter what it sounds like. Okay. Women pay you? Well, I'm sure they do. Because you can't pay them. Pick Misha, your man in here. You better come get him. You done spent your tax return and now he in here looking for women out of his league. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Better come get him. You in the wrong spot, sir. Yes, Pick Misha and them and Barbara the Builder. They on another channel. You got to go find them. They pay. They pay for men. All right. Hey, Shira, I'm 30. No job, no money. Leveled up. You got a 5-year-old and have a lot of time to go freestyle. Any advice? Oh, you don't have a lot of time to go freestyle. Okay. Well, when your child is in school, you have the whole day. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When your child is at school, that's the best time to go because that's when everyone's not at work. And that's when all the men with real money are out and about eating lunch, eating breakfast, shopping, running their errands. Go to the rich side of town. Walk around, run your errands, go jogging in a rich neighborhood, do something, man. Go do your errands and grocery shopping or wherever you're doing your stuff in the rich side of town during the daytime. And then go pick your kid up from school. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, you said I had, okay, hold on, I'm gonna go back. Did I miss somebody? Hold on. If I missed you, okay, your sugar daddy told his wife about you. How do I tell him I want to start getting tested frequently? Don't want to pay for it. Okay, don't they have them tests at the drugstore? Just get his money and pay for them. Tell I need some tests, and I'm gonna go get them at the drugstore. Take them home and do your own tests, man. I don't know. Honestly, that's between you and him. Get their money, or tell him you're gonna tell your wife, his wife. Thank you, Gabby. I mean, what do you think? Tell him, or tell him you're gonna tell her. All right. Oh my gosh, the Dusties are here today. You see, they're not out, they're inside. All the rich guys are out or handling business right now. They're not here in the comments of a woman's video. So anybody that's in here, super dusty, y'all. Unless they're giving me money, they're super dusty. Don't listen to them. If they can't pay their own bills, if they can't pay their mama bills, if they can't pay their woman's bills, if they own child support and they can't pay hardly that, why are y'all, don't listen to these dusties. They broke and they're mad about it. Their solution is to come in here and harass women when the solution should literally be to go get more money. We don't care what broke people think, okay? That's not how we thrive. If people listen to what broke people wanted, that's a good way to make money because broke people will spend their last dollar on something to make them look like they have more than what they don't. So he's trying to be in here like he can afford women like us when he know he can't. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Okay. No one here's broke, man. Go get some money because we can't hear you. Money is what turned your volume up. We don't read nothing y'all say. We don't care about what y'all say. If y'all don't have no money, whatever you're talking about, we don't hear it. It's just like you're wasting your breath. Like seriously, you're literally wasting your breath. No one cares. It's like, why would people listen to you? You're broke. There's nothing you can tell us. So just remember that when you waste your time typing and trying to talk to somebody. Okay. You're broke. We don't care. Opinion, anything you say coming out your mouth, just saying broke, 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 broke. That's all I'm saying. Don't be mad. Just go get some money. There's the solution. All right. You said, what about rich men who don't spend money on their women? Some other rich man will. Okay. He ain't the only rich man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can get him, you can get another one with money who will spend. Like literally. Why do y'all limit yourselves? I wouldn't. You don't like fabricated females? Well, then you can't afford them. That's why you don't like them. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't afford the fabrication that come with it. Go get you someone who you can afford. You can't afford this. You can't afford wigs, lashes, makeup, spas, nails. You can't afford none of that. So we already know that. That's why y'all be walking around with who did it and why. And breaking y'all necks to look at us and coming up in our comments because y'all don't like it. But we'll stay on here the entire time. 4 hours if I let it. But y'all don't like it. We know women are smart. Women aren't dumb and like some of these dudes. Women are very smart. We're very observant. We know what you like. We know what gets our money. Okay? All right. Anyway, y'all go ahead and get the sirens splash. Links in the description bar. So y'all can smell good and repel dusties at the same time. All right. Okay. Now, did somebody send me a thing? You about to get married to your provider, and you was wondering if I have any advice for me, please. You're okay. Make sure he has money, and don't share a bank account. Make sure he's giving you direct deposits every month, and you stacking yours, and you can do whatever you need with your money. Always have your own account, and make sure he has money, and that his money is going to grow, and that he has a steady income that's increasing or that will increase over the year. Don't marry nothing broke, ma'am. That's my advice. And if he makes you mad, get paid. Make him pay for every mistake with money or gifts. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Those types of marriages last a lot longer. Oh, Chloe, thank you for being you. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate it. Okay. Most people that marry for money or financial reasons stay married a lot longer because they don't put all of their eggs in one basket of fidelity. Okay, they put it in, I'm going to get this money and my lifestyle is going to drastically improve and I'm going to create the life that I want. It's not about the person, it's about the lifestyle. So if you're not marrying for lifestyle, I don't have any advice for you. Marry for lifestyle. There's my advice. Okay. I'm married for lifestyle. Yes. Uh-oh. D-Love Sprinkle Sprinkle. He just got out of a relationship with where he claims he was paying all bills. Something happened, so she had to pick up this. I don't need excuses. I need proof that you got money. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if he has to live in an apartment, that's number one. Number two, if he can't go and get his own apartment, that's number three. If he is living paycheck to paycheck, he can't move in anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If he don't have a savings, if he's living paycheck to paycheck, he can't come. I'm sorry. Go do better. That is because all he got to do is quit his job, and now you paying all the rent with a bum living with you. That's all he got to do. All he got to do is not show up to work for a couple days, and he's fired. What you gonna do then? You know, don't take him in, ma'am. Show him to the latest hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, and tell him when he get his stuff together, go get his own apartment. He need to become a man first. He can't keep living with women, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All you're gonna do is handicap him into the next Dusty that he's going to become. Make him pay for his own stuff. He needs his own place. Okay? He don't need to keep moving in with different women. You know, I told y'all when tax season is up and these dudes getting kicked out, they looking for shelter. They will tell you anything. They'll keep a job for 1 month and then quit the next month. And then now you paying a bill and kicking them out, and they telling the same story to the next woman. Do not let no man that's living paycheck to paycheck live in your house. Period. Hi, Miss Shear. Is it hard for me to? It's hard for you to save. Any advice? Yes. Get you a man with money. Save your money. Spend his. That's how you save. That's how I save. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't spend more than I make, and I spend his before I spend mine. Especially on like if you are living rent free, mortgage free, bill free, your money is your money. Get it? So if you're single, then you need to definitely date multiple guys, get money from multiple guys, and save whatever money you get. Okay. I'm not getting ready to tell you to skip and don't eat lunch. I mean, you can do that if you want. You can skip lunch, shop thrift, and all that kind of stuff. But once you start dating men, and if you're sleeping with somebody, you shouldn't be asking me how to save money. You should be having money to save. Do you think older men can change financially? Um, if you start dating somebody with way more money and if they have the potential to level up, they will, and they can come back and get you once they got their money together. But old men, they don't have it like that. You need to be dating several instead of one, or just replace. If you that old and you can't and you haven't gotten it together yet, you probably won't get it together, especially if you're super old. If you don't got it together by 45, there's something wrong. Okay. And changing your look up will definitely attract different types of guys. Like as you can see, Dusty's they like fake and phony, but they can't afford it. So they tell you that they don't like it. But men that have money, they won't tell you a thing about how you look. They'll either entertain you or they won't. See, they don't feel like they have to tell you anything about your look. They feel like, okay, well, that's how she wants to look. Great. I like it or I don't. They're not going to come up to you in your face and give you beauty advice as a grown man that has his stuff together. They're not going to do that. Only broke dusties will do that because they're intimidated by how much you look like you cost. Okay? So don't listen to them. They already know you cost an arm and a leg. And they're upset about it. And they know that they cannot maintain you at all. So do not listen. Whenever a Dusty come up to you and start giving you beauty advice, ask them if their name is RuPaul. Is your name RuPaul? Was I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you. Sashay away. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, we don't listen to y'all no more. Y'all are broke. We already know y'all can't afford to even allow us to look like this out of your own pockets. So shut up. Best state to look for providers. You're in Cali. Any state, you should be able to pull in any state, ma'am. Go to the rich side of town and hopefully you'll pull somebody. Any state you should be able to pull. There's women that are getting paid in every state. Just look up the state with the most millionaires or billionaires per square mile, and that's where you go, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any state, yes. Just look up where they got the money and that's where you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to change the marriage from a 50-50 dynamic? Quit your job like Dusty's do. Dusty's do it all the time. When Dusty's tired of paying bills, what they do? Quit their job. Or say, give them a couple months notice. I'm getting ready to quit my job. I'm getting ready to take some time off. Give him a couple months notice so he can figure out what he got to do. You know, then be like, well, starting in, give him a couple of months, give him 6 months, however much you need to give him, and tell him he better be a total provider by then, or we gonna have some problems because I ain't working. I mean, he got that long to figure it out. He can do it. Okay. Because a lot of women are faced with that problem all the time. Like, you got this much time to increase your pay because a lot of women have kids and they have to have handle expenses that are not planned, and so they have to make it work. They got to find a way. You got to find a way. You telling me a man can't find a way to get more money? He gonna find a way if he want to keep you. If you just his roommate, he gonna let you know. Okay, you got a guy 6 months buy you expensive gifts. He got you an apartment in his name, but he put GPS on your car, gives cash sometimes. I pay most of my bills. Okay. Well, first of all, he ain't gonna put no GPS on my car if he ain't paying all my bills. And still, you can work that in a whole different way if you smart with GPS, man. Because you can park and take Uber. That's simple. Also, if he's that paranoid or insecure about what you're doing, he need to be paying all them bills. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him you're going to church, park at the church, get you an Uber, get all your bills paid. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm not getting ready to worry about that. To park and take Uber, of course. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Why is a dark-skinned woman like me trying to look like a white woman with blonde hair? Because I got paid to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Does that answer your question? I got money in my account and I can do what I want. All right. Y'all, to white people, I'm dark skinned. Y'all forget sometimes, right? To black people, I'm not dark skinned. To white people, I'm dark skinned. Hmm. That's okay though. I don't mind. I like my skin tone, whatever color it is. I'm not ashamed of it. And I'll wear bleach blonde, platinum blonde up on it too. All right. And still look better than you. Period. So yeah, we do what we want around here. We don't care what other people think. Yes. We don't need moderators. I can handle the trolls. In fact, if I had moderators, my channel would probably be boring. Let the trolls troll. They ain't got nothing else to do. All right. Girl, we don't need no moderator over here. I moderate. Okay. Oh, Victoria, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Shout out Sugar Daddy. You had to ask restaurant waiter politely to move us to a better table. He denied. I asked to speak with manager. Okay, Karen, politely. Manager moved us. Sugar Daddy seemed uncomfortable. How to handle next time. Stop being a Karen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't be no Karen next time. If you want to sit there, let him sit there. If he is uncomfortable with you taking charge in the masculine role, then he is uncomfortable. Do not be a Karen, ma'am. Sit at that table and then later on use that bad table experience to get you some more money. Oh my gosh, we sat at such a terrible table. Perhaps next time we can go to this nicer restaurant. They'll never sit their customers there. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's well worth it. Use that stuff to get more money. Don't sit there and do that to that man. You probably embarrassed him. I'll be embarrassed too. I mean, I know you wanted a good table and a good experience, but there's a time and place for everything. Some people get really embarrassed when people turn into Karens. Okay. Oh, Avathena, sprinkle, sprinkle. And if you don't know what a Karen is, it's someone who asks for the manager because they want to complain and have problems with pretty much everything. Okay, Avanthina, you really cold around guys. How do I fix it? Tequila shots, sprinkle, sprinkle, drinks, alcohol. Loosen up, man. CBD gummy or something. Okay, all things divine, sprinkle, sprinkle. You got into an accident and you need to go get your car fixed. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You told the men you're dating about it, and now they're not getting the hint or offering to help pay. Okay, well, you need to give them a bigger hint, like send them a picture. And you need to be very specific. Oh, Jay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You have almost 2,000 likes on Tinder as a gay guy. You don't have shirtless pictures. You're classy with pictures, but no rich dude is consistent with their chatting. Should I put sexy pics on profile? Well, men are different. Men are different. Like they're straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what they want. Straight from the point. They're straight to the point. So as a man, as a gay man, you already know what men are looking for. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Women, we have to maintain our class and demeanor if we want marriage and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, if you're just trying to get to the money, then you know what they want. They want to see something. We're just trying to get to the money, but there are more women that are half naked online than there are men. So we got to stand out from that. Oh, Jessica, sprinkle, sprinkle. Is it captain in the military rich? He's about to girl. Look it up online, man. Look it up. You can look up the salary of a captain in the military that's been in there for 20 years and see how much they got. That stuff is online. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up yourself. Oh, Dolores, sprinkle, sprinkle. Lost provider man due to not controlling your emotions. How do I get him back? You get another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And if he wants you back, he'll come get you. But once you mess up by not controlling your emotions, that is your lesson to learn to not repeat. And then you just go get another one and start over, or you allow him to come get you back once he's forgiven you. If he doesn't forgive you, then you're going to be working for forgiveness for a long time. And that's not how this works. Just go get a better one and control them emotions and think about the money and not your emotions. Okay. You didn't know he put GPS until you found it. How do I get him to pay all your bills? He gives expensive gifts. 3 Louis Vuitton bags, Gucci. Should I stay with him? Um, Purses and bills paid are two different things. Okay. Um, why don't you tell him, instead of buying me purses and stuff, could you just help me out with my bills? Say, help me out with my bills. Because, I'd much rather be able to save money and get, maybe think about starting a business in the future than just collecting a bunch of purses. So tell him that. And he'll probably be more on board with helping you pay bills instead of buying you bags. Okay. That's it. He'll probably be happy that, he's also investing into the relationship and feeling more masculine for paying bills. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You say you come from a rich family and you want to be spoiled and don't wear any items such as Rolex. Well, he's gonna be trying to get your Rolex and your money if you show it off. Just don't show it off. Wear some cheap stuff or some normal stuff, understated things. Yeah. Okay. You said how you say we should keep a stash as much as you need to do what you want to do. Okay. That's how much you should have. To as much as you need to do what you need to do or want to do. When you ask for money, do you need to share a specific financial issue? If they ask, but if you set them up from the beginning, you won't have to because it'll all be explained every time you speak. And a little bit here, a little bit there, a little clue here, and a little clue there. I always tell y'all, if y'all are going to get money, y'all need to start immediately on the first conversation. Oh, hold on one sec. My aunt is on my fake aunt is on the other line. Don't say fake, but just make up someone. It's on the other line. Oh, she's not feeling very well. So she just wanted to let me know. But anyway, how was your day? You set it up from the start. You see? Then the next conversation. Oh, she's asking me to help her pay for her bills this month because she can't work or her income is fixed. So I gotta help her out a little bit. But what are we doing next Friday? All right, set it up from the start. Okay. Then when he gets on like the date, he's gonna be like, oh, so how was your week? Oh no, I was all right. I was helping my aunt doing some things and trying to figure out some things, how we're gonna pay her rent and or mortgage and mine. It's gonna be a little bit difficult, but we're trying to figure this out. Anyway, how was your week? Set it up, man. If you're not setting them up from the start, then you're doing it wrong. Set them up from the start. That way it doesn't look like you're just asking for money. He's going to suggest to help you or something. Oh, Jay, Sprinkle Sprinkle, how do you make the sexy pictures still classy on Tinder? Maybe just only take off the shirt and make it look like high class model pictures. Not sexy, but like classy model pictures. Like look at some designer ads where the men don't have on shirts and try to model it after like high-end brands versus just trashy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll get a little contract. We don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Uh-oh, thank you. Hoodoo? Hoodoo? Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I hope I said your name right. Girl, go find an ad that looks very classy and super high end and then model that. Model after that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said brown eyeliner looks good with. Yeah, I know. I don't have no brown eyeliner though. I have brown eyebrow pencil. But thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I might have to get me some brown liner if I'm going to be doing more blonde. But I know a lot of women that wear black with blonde, black liner with blonde. It just makes your eyes pop more. Okay. But if I was going for the really natural look, I'd definitely probably do some brown or darker brown. Okay. You already tired of working at 19, girl? I was too, but I had to make it. um, so then you need to start going out more and dealing with guys with more money. Go out a lot more. It's a numbers game. The more you go out, the more people you're going to meet, and the more chances you're going to have to meet somebody with money if you're going out in an area with money. Okay, so you just increase the times you go out, increase the, the number of times a week you go out, and go to the nice areas of town. Thank you, Dolores. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Strategy to get your provider to come get you back. Start dating a man with more money and post it online so he can see. That's all you got to do. All right. Oh, Leslie, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your husband keeps racking up debt. What do you do? Tell him to stop. Call all the car companies and cancel his credit card. I don't know. Who cares? Cancel all his credit cards, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Call him out on it. Say, I can't do this with you anymore. If you broke, just say you broke and leave. Okay. For the first time I asked my boyfriend for money, he said he doesn't have it now. I resent him for it. How do I navigate this situation? I don't want him comfortable telling me no. Then go get you another one, man, that tells you yes. And you'll stop asking your boyfriend for money, and you'll also stop giving him sex until he can say yes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't get comfortable. Go get another one. Is he comfortable asking you for sex and you say no? Then he need to get comfortable, because if he say no to money, then you say no to sex. So go find another one. Y'all are giving it away free. Y'all shouldn't be. I don't care if y'all are in a relationship. If he says no, you can't have money, then when he asks you for something, you can't have sex. Get some money. We ain't married. Your provider plans on leaving all of his estate to his 2 sons. What to do? You need the ring, ma'am. You need to get married. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you can't get married, you ain't got no legal rights. Unless he writes you into the will or gives you money every month in direct deposits and you start saving it. That's what you need to do. You either got to get the ring, get the marriage, or get him to give you money every month and you save it. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I get men to approach me? I'm in college. Go off campus and go to like real places where everybody else goes to get men to approach. Go to the rich area of town. Go to little restaurant bars. Go in there. We're not dealing with no college boys. They didn't have no money unless they come from money. All right. Yeah. And you know what? If you don't want to look the same as you look in school, change your look. Get you a wig. And when you go out into the real world, make sure you look very different than when you're on campus. You need to look like you got this money. Oh, Dolores, sprinkle, sprinkle. Do you think of men who pay for escort? What do I think of men who pay for escort? I don't really think about them. What I feel is if they think it's easier to pay a woman for their time and energy and effort, then that's easier for them. They don't like to waste time, and I really don't care what they do with their money. The woman is getting paid regardless. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Either way you look at it, a woman is getting her money. Okay. So at the end of the day, he's still paying a woman. It depends on how you get your money, but it's still going to a woman. He still know he got to pay. All right. Why men suddenly lose interest is because he found someone else. It depends. Are you boring? Does he know everything about you? Did you spoil the mystery of who you were by talking too much? Is there nothing new about you? Do you look the same every day? Were you a spot filler? Were you even his type? You have to ask yourself all those questions. Then you'll know the answer. Sometimes guys aren't with you for long term. They're only with you for a few dates because you're a spot filler. Okay. And it's okay to be a spot filler. Just make sure they're a spot filler too. So for example, if you're going out on dates, you know you're a spot filler if you don't really know this dude, right? And he's a spot filler because you don't really know this dude. So get your food, get your nice restaurant on, go on your little few dates. And if y'all have chemistry and if y'all like each other and you think he's got money and gonna make a good, provider, then take it to the next level. But if not, all these dudes are space holders until you deem them otherwise or they deem you otherwise. So just get used to knowing that. When you're out there dating, that's not the one. That's the one right now. Okay? That's just the one right now. If he get tired of you, then he probably has other options as you should as well. So if a man gets tired of you, you need to have other options just the same as he does. That's it. And stop talking so much. If y'all want to talk, go call y'all friends. Go call y'all sisters, y'all mama, whoever. A man is not to sit there and talk their ear off. Men stop listening after a certain amount of time. They don't care. And if y'all think they do, please know that they don't. Stop talking so much. Don't give away your whole entire life story on the first date because I would be done too. Okay. World of Taka. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Doesn't pay all bills, mostly gifts. Find another. Yeah, you should have two by now. If one don't pay bills and only buys gifts, then you need to find bill payer. So you need to have two, gifter and bill payer. Maybe bill payer will be gifter too. But you need to find two if one ain't doing the whole job. Okay. Shira, only his turn, body counts, and gender wall size. What? We don't only Dusty's talk about what you call it? Body counts. That's dumb. Unless you're a murderer and you killing people and keeping tabs. Body counts are for Dusties. Dust language, exactly. They need to know how hard they need to work in the bed to get you hooked. If you didn't have more than 10, they don't win. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Repeat after me, ladies. If you had more than 10, a Dusty can't win. Nothing they do in the bed is going to impress you. Okay? They got to come with the money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm serious. That's a Dusty question because they need to know how hard they got to work in the sack because that's all they have to offer. They don't have any money. They can't pay no bills. They not gonna buy you no gifts. They can't do nothing for you. So they need to know exactly how freaky they got to be in the bed to hook you. To see how many other men you've had and what they've done, so they can get their game together. But if you've had better in all different types, they can't really win because now you're just about this money. Okay, Faye, sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, my man wants to buy a car, but you want to get engaged first. How do I communicate this to him? And girl, get your car. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. What the heck? I don't care about no engagement. Give me a car. He's more likely to get engaged with you if he's gotten you a car. Oh, baddie, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's not a house, it's a car. Get the car and you'll probably get the ring next. All right. Stop trying to dictate the order of stuff. Like except for like having children, of course. Like if you're still, young and you don't have any kids yet, yes, get the car, get the ring, get the wedding, then get the children. Okay. You always tell your man who pays your bills, I hate working, and he says that I need to be busy. I used to not work, but he never gave me any money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Then find a job that he doesn't like and tell him you're going to apply there. Or tell him you can start your own business and stay busy at home if he gives you the startup money. Okay? That's how you do that. Thank you, Ashley. You say he cheated on you and you made him buy you a house and a car. Okay, late Lee J. That's how you do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mm-hmm. How should I say if he reproached me that I don't care as much as him? You don't say it. You just act like it. He'll know. You just act like it. You have no feelings. You stay unbothered. You don't become emotional. You don't have, sometimes you don't have to tell people anything. It's your actions that will speak loud. What are my thoughts on short men? Are their bank accounts long? I'm not looking at their height. I'm looking at their net worth, ma'am. When you go to look up a man online, what do you look up first? Their height or their net worth? I'm looking up the net worth. Okay, that's the only numbers I care about. Oh, Magdalena, sprinkle, sprinkle. You're 23 and already leveled up, but still have trouble attracting a provider. What would your advice be? Change it up, ma'am. Change it. If you look like everybody else where you're from, you need to stand out somehow. So change your look up. You're not getting approached or attracting a provider, change your look up a little bit and experiment with different looks when you go out and see which one is going to attract providers. And you need to be in rich areas of town because that's all there are in rich areas are providers. Okay. Okay. And go out often. That's it. Go out often, go to the rich areas and change your look up every time you go out. See which one pulls. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Also, you might like now here's my thing. Some guys have um preferences. So if they like a certain color hair, they're going to gravitate towards a certain color hair versus, you know. So that's why I say change it up, get you some wigs, man. Uh-oh, Meek Meals, sprinkle, sprinkle. You've been dating a provider for a month, but he hasn't made a move. We're together every night and he calls me every time we're not. What does this mean? Okay. If he's a provider, that means he's providing. That means he's paying for something, right? So if he's paying bills and he's not trying to make a move, then why do you care? The longer he can hold out from making moves, and the longer you're getting provided for and paid, that's the goal. Maybe he wants to take it slow to see if you really like him, or maybe he's unable to do certain things, or maybe he's hiding something like a little PP. But at the same time, let him take as long as he needs to take, as long as he's providing. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. He wants you to reply to his text messages immediately. World of Toka. Then put an automatic text on his messages. You know you can do that, right? Whenever someone texts, all you got to do is hit automatic text and have something. You can customize it. So whether you text back or not, your phone will. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Look that up online on how to do that if you don't know how. Okay. Somebody said I missed some. Hold on. I'm going back. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Batty says she's left her dusty. How do I acquire more than one man? How do I keep up with both without having sex? Go for older guys, and you spread it out. So maybe during the weekday you might date one, and on the weekend you date another. Okay, there you go, and you don't sleep with none of them until bills paid. You don't work no more, or whatever, whatever. You string them along. Show that you're sexually interested, but don't give it up. Oh, Lily, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your husband is on the fence about upgrading your car to a luxury car. How do I close the deal? It's also my birthday, so I'm thinking I can use that as well. Yes. Okay, so tell him that guys often come up to you and They ask why you're driving that car, and if you were their woman, you'd be driving a nicer car. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, that's how, Miss Lily. You tell them, sometimes guys come up to me and it's like, you know what? If I was your husband, you'd be driving a much nicer car than this. Or find a guy that can tell your husband that. Like, oh, Jay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I upgraded my vehicle that way for sure. All right. I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to have better. If he's driving a luxury vehicle, you should be driving a luxury vehicle. Mm-hmm. You say you got cellulite, and he looks at girls who don't help. Girl, get you some tights. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go get you some of them dance tights everybody be wearing on stage and them leotards. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. So yes. If y'all want the wig, definitely check out ywigs.com. I'm going to post it again. Also, use my coupon code to save 15%. Hold on. I'm going to type in the coupon code first. This will save you 15%. You all sound like Geico over here. Yes. Shop this link. You also have different links. So if you like the bob look, like the Maryland look, you can get it shorter or you can get it longer. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And they also have different shades. If you don't like the full blonde roots, you can check out all the other wigs on their website and get something more accustomed to you. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anybody in here giving me beauty tips that's not a beauty expert? We don't care. And you're not getting paid either. So I don't understand why would you be giving me free beauty tips and you're not even a beauty expert and you're not even getting paid. I mean, you're working literally for free. And I'm still going to do what I want. So, a lot of people think their opinion is valued when nobody paid for it. If ain't nobody paying for it, it's not valuable, sir. Sir. All right. Why do all these guys think they're beauty experts? Y'all need to go to cosmetology school then. Ask y'all mama to pay for it. And they baby mama be looking like who did it and why. Y'all need to go give the beauty advice to her. Okay, the one you ashamed to take out in public. Y'all need to go be helping her. The chicks that be wearing pajamas and bonnets out in public. Y'all babies mamas. Bonnet and them. Y'all need to go help them out. They need it more than I do because I can snatch this wig off and put on another one in 2 seconds. But I'm wearing this one today and not pajamas or a bonnet. So I feel like a lot of people really are trying to give beauty advice to people who didn't ask for it. And there's much more, better ways to spread your knowledge to the women in your life, the ones that actually need it. Okay. Example of an outfit you would wear to meet men. I'm wearing something that's going to accentuate my best features. So it depends on where I'm going, how classy of the place it is. So that all depends. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Meet men or for men to approach. Meet out on a date of a man that already likes me or meet out to approach. It all depends on what I'm trying to convey during any interaction. So it could be different anytime. Like, what character am I going to be in tonight? Am I shy? Am I mysterious? Am I looking for someone long term, short term? Do I need a bill payer or somebody to pay the tab? It all depends. So each look is going to be different depending on what you're going for. You said if he smokes weed and watches porn, is he paying bills and giving you direct deposits? Because I wouldn't care if he was doing either or, as long as all my bills are paid and he don't live with me. I really don't care. If he lives with you and you have to deal with that, if it's not worth it financially, then I'm not getting ready to deal with that. I'm going to go find a replacement that's more classy. Okay. If he broke, I'm out. Yeah. I'm not getting ready to deal with no broke, dusty, smoking weed and watching porn. That's crazy. He got to be super rich, and he could do that stuff outside. Okay. You always be scared to ask your man for money. Do he be scared to ask you for sex? Y'all got the power mixed up right there. Okay. If he's not afraid to ask you for some, then you shouldn't be afraid to ask him for money ever. Can you practice abstinence and still live this lifestyle? Yes, that's why you have to have a roster. You keep rotating them, man. And you don't sleep with another. When one get tired of waiting, on to the next. Then recycle him. You're like, you know what? I thought about it. Let's try again, and then recycle him again. And tell him why you don't want to sleep with him. Well, you know what? I want us to be in a committed relationship, and a committed relationship means all bills paid, and I don't work anymore, and I have this much in my savings account, and I can trust that you're going to take care of me. So he has to invest a lot of money to even get to sleep with you. So therefore, either he's going to try or he's going to fail, or you can say, well, you know what? I don't think this is really working out, and then recycle him again and move on to the next dude who believes you. But you can live this lifestyle without having to do anything. It's all in here, how you navigate, right? If you don't know your true power as a woman, you're going to ask questions like that. If you don't know you can string a man along as long as they can be strung along, then you don't know your power. String them along. Tell them you're going to give them some, and then don't. You're like, well, maybe next week we can get a hotel. Then that week you can ask them for whatever you want. You see? The week prior, you're going to get whatever you want. And they're steady investing in you. And then when they get tired, then you go find another one and do the same thing and recycle that old one and be like, you know what? I thought about it and maybe we should try again. That's all you got to do. Period. If y'all think it's any other thing, then y'all are doing it wrong. And y'all have to have the right target. Because if you're dealing with men your own age or men that are more attractive or just as attractive as you, they're just going to go get it from another girl, which is totally fine as long as they're paying you and giving you gifts or paying for things or paying bills. It doesn't matter where they're getting it from, as long as you're benefiting from not getting it, you know? So get out of your feelings and emotions and get into your bag. How are you going to make money? You know? Have y'all ever went and looked at houses like with a real estate agent back in the old days? They will meet you, take you out the whole weekend from house to house to house. Then you ain't gonna buy nothing from them. Same thing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, healing at your house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How should a provider treat you emotionally? I don't really care because I'm not into him emotionally. As long as he's not disrespecting me in a way that money can't buy. Like, for example, if he's saying something mean or whatever, I'm not listening anyway. All I'm listening for is here's the money. So first of all, I'm not with him for emotional reasons whatsoever. If he wants to have a decent relationship and be with me emotionally, he's going to have to like me way more. Therefore, any emotions involved are positive on his end. Get it? So I'm not dealing with no man emotionally unless I'm put on a pedestal naturally. That's it. So I really won't care unless I'm way up high on the pedestal. And anything he's treating me like, any way he's treating me emotionally is going to be good. Or else I'm gone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So they gotta like you way more. That's why. I'm not dealing with no man emotionally unless they like me way. That is the formula. If they don't like you way more, you're gonna be doing too much work and fighting and arguing and feeling less than. You got to put me way up high on that pedestal and basically worship me. Because I'm not getting ready to deal with a man emotionally unless he's doing that. And that's just how I feel personally. Because it's a waste of time otherwise. Like literally. Uh-oh, you're 22, fresh out of university, and you about to move to the bigger city. You got a history of dating scrubs. Oh my goodness. Coming from a comfortable family background, I wish to date someone wealthier. Do you have any? Yes, only go to rich areas of town and don't deal with nobody unless they have more money than you. That's your advice, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If they don't have more money than you, if they can't provide for you, don't deal with them. That's how you stop dating dusties. Okay? It's like, I'm sorry, I really can't take this any further because, you know, I need a full provider, ma'am, sir. Oh, Rye World, sprinkle, sprinkle. How to act at a bar alone, what thoughts to think. Act like you're there to enjoy a drink, a beverage, and in the ambiance. Act like you're there for yourself. Okay? Don't be looking at the door every time it opens. Don't be looking around like you're desperate and waiting somebody to approach. Look like you're there for yourself. That's the best thing I can tell you. And don't be on your phone all the time. Enjoy the ambiance. Okay. That's it. Because you're going to give off a desperate vibe if you're hoping to, a man is going to come over to you. So you should just be, I love this bar. I love these drinks. I love the ambiance. It's so nice. I love the type of men that are here because most of them are providers. And I love how guys approach me and pay for my tab. Think that. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, Miss Necessary in the house. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How you, girl? You said at my age right now, I'm married. But would I do the same exact things you did when you were younger, or is there anything different that you would? Girl, I would only go to rich places, period. And the only time I would go to any place where normal people could go would be just to eat out with my kids and stuff. But if I'm literally trying to date up and find a provider, I'm not going nowhere where there's no valet parking. I'm not going nowhere where the drinks cost less than $20. I ain't going nowhere like that. I'm going strictly upscale. That's it. Because it's a numbers game. You are bound to meet somebody with money if you only where money is. Period. Just take all the obstacles out of the way. Take all them obstacles out of it. Take all the brokenness out of the way. That's what I'm gonna do. Every time. Uh-oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, Goddess Deshay. See, I look gorgeous. Thank you, girl. I'm not wasting my time in regular places. I'm not wasting my time in places where dusties can get in. I'm going top tier. And that's it. Because I know it's only a matter of time to somebody walk their way over to me. I'm like, hi. That's it. You do that often, as much as you can, and you're gonna meet somebody. Y'all seen these women out here with these rich men? They be looking like botched. They be looking like botched, some type of plastic model mannequin. They be looking like Catwoman with they got on wigs and lashes, nails after. I mean, these women, the only reason they're meeting these guys is because they're where they're going. They're going to those places. They might not have been botched when they met them, but they got botched with their money. Okay. So when I tell you, ladies, stay out the broke side of town, I'm serious. Go to the areas where there's only money and nothing else. Okay. That's what I'd be doing right now. If I wasn't married, I'd be only where the money was. You couldn't find me nowhere where there wasn't no money. Like, okay. We're not gonna chance it. We're gonna be riding the elevators during the daytime, the top law firms. Okay. Period. Anyway, we're not getting ready to act broke and be anywhere broke. If you want money, you got to go where the money is and stay where it's at. Your car's a lemon Uber every time. It's expensive. Okay. I don't know what a lemon is to you, but you can park and walk, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It might help you get a new car if they see how bad of shape your car is in. You said these buildings have tight security, so make an appointment somewhere and then ride the elevator after you get in. They have like appointments and consultations. Just find a business in there, make an appointment because there's several businesses in a building. You make an appointment for an eye doctor or a dermatologist. You know, go in or don't show up or cancel it the day before. Show that you have the appointment. Get in. Do y'all know how to do that? Oh, thank you, JC Spark. I appreciate that. Say you got a delivery. DoorDash, ma'am. Bring some food. What if you, a woman, has sexual needs too? How to keep the power? Okay, make sure he's giving you money or buying you gifts or doing something nice. Okay, so for example, this is the reason why men think that you are going to give more and get less because you have sexual needs. You have financial needs first. Okay. If them financial needs ain't met, then don't meet those sexual needs because one is more important than the other. I promise you. Okay. If you don't know the difference between the importance of sexual needs and financial needs, you need to get it together. Which one is more important? Because one goes with the other. All right. If you giving one away for free, then how you gonna get the other one? Nobody's gonna take you seriously. All right. Like I'm not taking you seriously. You're always trying to jump my bones. If you're a man and a woman is always trying to sleep with you, you're not gonna. You can say no when she asks for money because you already know your value doesn't lie financially with her. It's something else. So when you with a dude and you always trying to get sex from him and stuff, and you ask him for some money, he gonna tell you no because he can get what he wants anyway. Okay. What if you've been Sam? I don't know what that is. He's been supporting you and you get a job and now wants to pay half the bills because he feels like, then why did you ever get a job, man? Sprinkle, sprinkle. The whole point is to not work. You should have been starting a business. And whenever he asks you about the business, oh, it's doing okay, not too good though, and then lie and keep your money. Oh, JC Sprinkle Sprinkle. Okay, you just learned you were a Pisces and it makes me like you more. Thank you. How did you learn to control your emotions more when you were ever emotional? I'm only emotional on sappy movies. In real life, it's about this money. And the reason why that I can do that as a Pisces is because I've lived long enough to know that money lasts longer than any emotion. Okay? Money can do more than a temporary emotion can do. This is what I had to learn. You can feel all sorts of ways. It doesn't mean the other person is going to feel that way about you. But when somebody gives you money and pays you, they have invested in you something real. Emotions are fake, but money is real. That's what I learned. So I've attached my emotions to money. If you like me, pay me. If you love me, provide for me. If you feel some sort of way for me, show me with material things. That's how you do it. You attach your emotions to money, and you will be very rich, especially if you're a Pisces. You don't attach your emotions to money and you just attach them to emotions only, you're never going to get paid. Attach them emotions to some money and see how rich you get as a sensitive water sign. Always attach it to money. If you're not attaching it to money and you're putting in all this effort and energy and emotions, you're not going to win. Put it in some money. If you love me, pay my bills. I'm going to feel some sort of way if you're not paying my bills. It means you don't love me. And then I'm going to get emotional and go find another one who loves me more because they can pay these bills. All right. Words and emotions, especially emotions, are very temporary. And people can lie to you, but they can't lie to you with no money in your hand. You either have it or you don't. Okay, so attach your emotions to money. That's how you do it. Whatever he's saying to you, he needs to say in cash and bills and gifts. That's how. Direct deposits, cash apps, whatever. You said your grandma said a dollar bill is your best friend. Girl, she knew what she was talking about, but I would say at least 100 or higher. Back then, a dollar was good, I guess. But yes, change up your look, change up your attitude towards getting this money, and your life is going to change. Everything you change is going to affect your life. So, for example, you go out every day looking the same. You go freestyling every day looking the same. You're going to get similar results. You go out looking different, you're going to get different results. Okay. You only deal with men who are providers, you're going to get different results if you only deal with men who are broke or want to build. Okay. You're always going to get different results. So change it up to level up. Stop doing the same thing if you don't like the results. Oh, Riri World, Rye or Riri World? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Insecure about solo economic background where I live in. Oh, socioeconomic background where you live and broke college students. Do I hide it? Girl, why do you need to tell people the truth? Why don't y'all just get a t-shirt with y'all whole credentials on it? This is where I come from. This is what I do for a living. This is what I'm looking for. Why do y'all have to tell the truth? That's my question. Why do y'all think that y'all have to literally tell everybody you meet the 100% truth about yourself? That's my question. Because I'm not telling nobody nothing about myself unless I want to. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all have been programmed to sit there and just spew out anything, even if it works against you. I'm not getting ready to tell y'all everything. I will tell you what I want y'all to know. But I would never tell a stranger or a man or anyone that I don't know something that I'm uncomfortable with them knowing, just because I'm programmed to tell strangers the truth. I'm not programmed to tell anybody anything. I tell them what they need to know or what I need them to know. How do you approach that you want him to provide? Say, I've only dated providers. I've only dated providers. Every man that I've ever dated has been a provider. That way they will dismiss themselves if they aren't unable to do so. So, for example, if they say, oh, so, how was your last relationship? Or, how long have you been single? It's like, oh, you know what? Every relationship I've been in, I've always been, very much taken care of by the person that I'm with. Like, I never really had to worry about money or working that much if I didn't want to. So my relationships have been pretty good. The only reason why I'm single right now is because my last relationship, the guy had to move out of the country. So from the start, they already know you're spoiled. You need a provider. You're not dating nobody that's not paying. Okay. That's how you approach that. You already tell them that's what you expect. That's what you're used to. If you can't improve my life in that way, we're not even going to get that close. Okay. You said I'm broken. I can't be fixed. You can't fix someone that doesn't need fixing. What am I supposed to do? Fall in line and go get a dusty, cook and clean? Is that fixed to you? I don't even think your mother is fixed. Okay. That's it. Y'all can't fix a woman if y'all can't fix yourself, sir. Maybe your bank account need to be fixed, right? Somebody need to go fix their bank account, sir. Don't you go worry about fixing that so it can look better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can you be fixed to be a provider? Okay, hold on. Did I miss something? Hold on. Let's see. Thank you, Valeria. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, a 20-year-old dating a 44-year-old man taking you to dinner, but no gifts. He asked for a weekend in Milan. He tried to have a piece of cake, and I don't know how to ask him to pay all my bills. Girl, he's 44 and you're 20. You just ask. If he says no, he's too young and you need to go get a 54-year-old. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it. And you remind him of your age. He's like, look, I'm 20 years old. You need to be paying my bills, or some of them at least. I'm not going nowhere with you. I have stuff to do. I can't just take off and do this and that without someone helping me financially. You know that. Tell him, because he old enough to know that, man. That's what I would do. Look, you know how old I am. You better act like it. You're 20. You can tell anybody whatever you need to tell, especially if you look good. Like, shoot, do you know how old I am and how old you are? You should be asking to pay for my bills. I shouldn't have to hit and clue. How do providers dress and act? How to spot them? Do they act modest? Okay. They're usually in the places where it's the super rich side of town. Go to the super rich side of town. Go where there's valet parking. Go where everything on the menu, especially go where the drinks on the menu are $20 and up and the food is $75 and up. Okay. You're going to probably run into more guys that are possible providers than you would going to an average restaurant, going to an average bar. Go to the rich side of town. Go to the rich gyms. Shop in the neighborhoods where the the average income is like super, super high. You got to do your research online. They look like everyone else, except they have money. Okay. They don't really stand out, that they're not going to be wearing a lot of flashy stuff either. Okay. You're going to find them on the expensive sides of town most of the time during the day. So do your research. Just get online. Use the internet for what it's for. Look up the wealthiest zip code in your city and go over there. Okay? That's where you go. Think you're going to meet a Dusty over there in the wealthiest zip code in the city if you're going there every day doing your errands and all that kind of stuff? No. It's literally an effort. If you want that lifestyle, you got to put effort into it. Someone says, I'm going to say the same thing over and over. That's what I'm always going to tell y'all. The same thing. Because that's the truth. That's where you're going to find it. Unless you go, like I said, ride some elevators up and down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, pretty channel, sprinkle, sprinkle. Your Okay, you're a water sign too. You need to be more ways to be less emotional. Okay. Stop making it about the person and make it about their ability to add to you. Don't attach emotion to people. Attach what they can do for you. Okay. You have to stop doing this. All sensitive signs have to stop attaching their feelings to people and attach it to actions. If they're not paying, you're not staying. Okay. If they're not offering to do more for you, they're not in your life anymore. You have to be strict. Okay. Strict with your emotions because so many people give their emotions away for free and they end up paying for it. So stop. If they're not about improving your life, your lifestyle, don't deal with them emotionally. Deal with them as either you can do it or you can't. Once they've proven themselves over and over again, and you feel like you can become more emotionally attached, become emotionally attached by how they treat you and what they do for you. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. How to attract providers while being a parent of two. The same way all other parents of two attracts providers. Don't bring your kids everywhere with you. Go to the rich side of town. And they don't need to know that you have kids until you think that it's a possibility for you and that other person to get serious. That's how. Not everybody needs to know all your business. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. How to say in a rich way that you want to end this relationship? You don't. You just stop talking to them gradually. You start doing other things. They'll get the clue and the hint. Okay. Break up with a guy without him going crazy. Ask him for something he cannot do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So tell him you need something major, and when he can't do it, he'll be okay with you leaving him. Okay? That's how. Like, whenever you want to break up with someone and you think they're going to act a fool, you ask them for something you know they cannot do. So, for example, you can be like, I really want to move into this beautiful house, and I don't see us having a relationship if you can't do this for me. Or I really need you to let me not work for 2 years so that I can create something for myself, like a business. So I really need you to take care of all the bills. He's going to break up with you. So just lie. Whatever the reason that he's going to leave you, just lie. And he'll be gone if he doesn't agree with whatever you're asking him for. Said, don't build up no man, never. How to take your power back in a marriage? Go on strike. Don't do nothing. Make him cater to you. That's how. Um, that's how. Y'all be doing too much talking about how do I get my power back, and y'all sitting there scrubbing floors and washing drawers. You can't get no power back doing that, ma'am. Cooking dinner. How do I get my power back? Cooking dinner, washing clothes, scrubbing. You can't get power back doing that. You got to stop everything. Put your feet up. Order DoorDash. That's how. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And for yourself only. He can get something on the way home. There you go. If you don't want to go that drastic, then change your look up and don't be home when he get home. And come home afterwards with a smile on your face and be like, oh my gosh, I had the best time with my sister, cousin, mother, whoever. How was your day? Be looking like you could have been out with anybody. And then still don't be doing all that domestic housework. Start talking about hiring someone else to do it. Okay. Or telling him he can do it by himself. Okay. Whatever I consider mentoring, nope. These videos should be enough, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't need somebody to hold your hand. You just need to listen. A sprinkle, sprinkle. And keep trying. Keep trying. Don't give up. Ellie, sprinkle, sprinkle. Ellie says, what should I do? I've been talking to this guy who is 31, you're 20, and he been ignoring me. I've been with providers before, but I think this situation, my heart won instead of my head. Okay. If someone is ignoring you, take it as a hint and a clue that you need to go find somebody with more money who's a little bit older, who can't afford to ignore you. That's too young for me. Like, if that age, none of y'all are serious at that age. So I will go find somebody a little bit older who can also provide. I'm not worried about no 31-year-old. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, L. Can a Dusty become a provider if he gets obsessed with a woman? If he gets obsessed with some money first. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If the woman causes him to get obsessed with money, then yes. If the woman is worth it, then yes. Otherwise, he's not finna do nothing special for someone unless he don't want to lose her to somebody with more. That's the only way. Okay. What do you do if a man's first approach is to pay your rent? You've never spoken. Let him pay their rent, ma'am. He's trying to get you in the bed quick. No. Let him pay the rent, and then come back and tell him how that you 2 months behind because you've been paying your fake aunt's rent or your fake grandma's rent or somebody. Then see, the thing is, he can pay your rent. He think he's gonna get to sleep with you, but he don't realize you 2 months behind. So he got to pay 2 more months of bills, or you just double the amount that your rent is worth, and then you tell him the same thing. How do you dress to attract a provider? Your parent attire is bummy, and I'm working on losing weight, but I naturally curvy and beautiful face. Okay, well, pretend you were single. What would you wear for your body type? Then that's what you go get. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And it also depends on where you're going. Find something classy yet sexy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They have like really nice dresses that you can wear that go like maybe a little bit past your knee. Maybe they show a little bit of cleavage. Maybe like a cute wrap dress or something in a solid color. Something classy that you can wear with heels and blah, 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 blah. You know, you don't want to do too much if you're not, you know, trying to, you just want to go classy and simple and slightly sexy. All right. Wear the right bra. That's very important. Sometimes women wear the wrong bras and it messes up their entire outfit. So you need to find the correct bra for your outfit and size and shapewear and stuff like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you do when your boyfriend provides but is so protective of you he doesn't like talking to other men? What should I talk secretly or just don't? We get along so well and he's attached. Okay, don't talk to him in front of his face. Or be overly facetious and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you because my man gets jealous, and say it right in front of your man. Then he's gonna look stupid and insecure. So when a man walks up to you, say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. My man is right here and he gets very jealous. He won't let me talk to nobody. Still at the same time, you're talking to him and calling your man out at the same time in front of another man. So what he gonna do? I'm sorry, dude. Or okay. Go make him look stupid and bad. Play dumb, girl. Play dumb. I'm so sorry. This is my boyfriend. And he gets very jealous if I talk to any man. I can't talk to you. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, are printed dresses a no? I wouldn't necessarily wear a printed dress to go freestyling because it's too busy. I would tend to go for more a solid color or If you're gonna do a printed dress, make sure it's like a larger pattern that's not so repetitive, unless it's like really, really in style and the place where you're at, other women are also kind of wearing similar styles because you don't want to stick out like a sore thumb. Go into a classy place and everyone has on solid colors or classic, fits, and you walk up in there looking like a kaleidoscope. You don't want to do that. Okay. Even if it's expensive, it can still look out of place. So just depends on where you're going. Okay. You could have on an expensive designer dress with a bunch of patterns on it, but if where you're going is a little bit more toned down, it's still going to look bad, you know. So try to scope out the place that you're going before you get dressed to go. Maybe like look at pictures online on Yelp of the people that are there and see if you see any bright patterns and colors up in the, in the pictures and whatnot. Or look up the restaurant and look at their dress code, or look at pictures from people that have been to the restaurant online, see what they're wearing so you don't show up looking like who did it and why. Or go there by yourself and, maybe have a drink and then see what people are wearing. And then if you have a date, then you know how to dress. Right. Doing research will always help you from looking crazy when you get to a certain location. Mhm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Mhm. Is it okay to marry for citizenship as long as he's rich? I ain't finna marry nothing broke for citizenship. Shoot. They're gonna have you working and they gonna quit their job. I I have talked to women who have definitely married for citizenship. They had some horror stories. They said these guys were actually living in another person's house as a roommate and working and had a beat up car, but they made it seem like it was their house and that they had a really good job. But then when they lost their job, they sent their wife to work and they sat home. So make sure that man rich and not just fooling you. Make sure he got real money, real money. Okay. Don't marry nothing broke. Because sometimes they will marry a woman who wants citizenship just so they can quit their job and be even more dusty. 'Cause they know you can't go nowhere. And they figure you're used to hard work. So make sure they're rich or at least can provide 100% for you. Uh-oh, looking stunning. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. And don't talk about getting no job. Don't talk about getting no job. Don't talk about getting no work. Make sure they can pay for you 100%. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it unless they have money to provide 100%. If you need citizenship that bad and wherever you are is worse than taking care of a grown dusty, then, do what you got to do. But I'm not getting ready to do that. You said, in Shira, we trust. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Abby. Okay. Anything for the money. Exactly. Don't get it twisted. Okay. Sylvia says, please advise being going on for almost 3 months. He provides, gifts me, introduces to fam just by name. He spoils me. No sex, no kiss yet, but he hasn't say he likes me or what to. Girl, his thing is this little sprinkle, sprinkle. You know what it is. Little pee pee, ma'am. Little pee pee. Tic tac, ma'am. Don't get excited. He ain't rushing to the bed. He got a little pee pee. And you know it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just let him pay for you and make him look like he got something going on down there. Don't rush him because you're gonna be disappointed. Any man that does that, little pee pee. Okay? I mean, think about that. What man that's gonna spoil you, pay your bills, introduce you to his family, treat you like you all that? He's gonna try to keep you around as long as possible, or he's gay. You his beard, or he got little pee pee. Either way, Keep getting what he's giving you, money. Don't worry about that other stuff because he's not going to give it to you. And he's afraid that if he attempts to want to give it to you, you're going to reject him. So he's trying to hold out as long as he can before you find out he's gay or got a tic tac. Okay. Oh, Delicia, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Keep getting the money. Don't worry about what he want or not. Don't worry about him coming on to you or not. There's a reason for that. And remember that and collect money. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. You want to be with another person for other reasons, make sure that person is rich too or spoiling you too, because don't mess with nothing broke. How can you get an established man to move you in? Wait till it's raining real hard, show up crying at his doorstep with a suitcase with sprinkle, sprinkle. Have your sob story ready. Even if it's a lie, have it ready. Even if your apartment or house or wherever is fully paid for 2 months up straight, show up to his house with a suitcase in the rain, soaking wet, crying. Make sure you look good though. What he gonna do? Turn you away? That's it. What other YouTube channels do you ladies? You said none of the women can keep a man. We're not supposed to keep a man. A man's supposed to keep us. See, these guys are thinking like we're supposed to keep them. No, y'all supposed to keep us from moving on to the next one with more money by getting y'all's money up and doing what y'all supposed to do. See, over here, we don't think backwards. Y'all been thinking backwards. Y'all can't even keep a man. Well, who wants to keep a Dusty? What man can keep us? That's the challenge. Because all we're going to do is go for the one that has more if you can't keep us happy and you can't keep us paid. So who can keep a woman? None of y'all. None of y'all can keep a woman because y'all can't even keep a job. So we already know you can't keep a woman. You can't keep a job. Keep a savings account. And keep several streams of income. You can't even keep several streams of income. You got one stream of income and it's probably lower than what we even will entertain. So they're over here telling us we can't keep no man. You can't keep no second stream of income. You can't keep no job. You can't keep your finances and income growing steadily. So of course we don't need you if you can't do that. You need us. And in this day and age, women aren't procreating with dust no more. Less and less. Hello, Natasha, sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you identify a gigolo in a fancy area? They look better than you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how. Okay. They're not on AARP. They don't get no senior citizen discount. And they look better than you. That's how. Otherwise, I'm not getting ready to deal with somebody that's younger, looking better than me. If they ain't on that AARP, we ain't talking. Oh, Sarah, sprinkle, sprinkle. How do I date an older man you met at the club? By telling them the sob story of how much money you need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If they come through, that's your boyfriend. If they rescue you from paying bills, y'all might have something to talk about. If he's old, you met him in a club, he's looking for young. That means he can rescue you with his money, with his AARP discount. Okay? Always let them rescue you. Don't just give yourself up like you're just going to be with somebody just because they're a certain age. Allow them to rescue you. Okay? Okay. Uh-oh, Gabby. You're dating a financial advisor, 16 years older than you. He wants to help with your business, taxes, financials. Girl, sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't trust people like that. So they would definitely have to give me some real money to invest his money into a business and use all the money that he's invested in you for him to do those things. But I'm not giving up all that information because he could be a scammer. Don't do it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Find another one and have him pay him. And then if they both agree on the same terms and things like that, then then you'll know he's telling the truth. But you're dating someone, you don't ever give them that type of information. That is kind of like um now if he was your financial advisor before you started dating, that's different. But if he's now all of a sudden trying to do those things for you after you're dating, I don't trust it. Sorry, no. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it, or give me the money to invest it. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all gotta go in a few minutes. Uh, Stop asking me about y'all's hair. Look, if you buy a wig, buy a wig. If you don't, wear your hair. Try different hairstyles over and over and see which one gets you the best result. That's all I can tell you. Do experiments. I promise you. Because you'll never know unless you try. You'll never know unless you do the experiments yourself. So that's how I learned. You think I learned just by guessing? Heck no, I did experiments. I wore wigs, I wore my own hair, I wore this, I wore that, and I just experimented and I found out what works best, where, when, and how. That's all y'all gotta do. The links are in the description bar if y'all want. Siren Splash, which is a collab that I'm doing with Oud of Jira on Etsy. It smells so good. Yes. Is that my real hair? Girl, no. It's the wig. Y'all want the link? I'm gonna give y'all a little discount code and then the link, okay? Y'all get y'all a wig too. Any wig on the website or this wig if y'all like it. It comes in different links too. Okay. Yes, put my code in. Ywigs.com. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It looks real. Thank you. Mhm. At what point did I realize, hold on, people need my message? When I was out shopping and everybody was clocked in. Like, why y'all all clocked in? I'm out shopping. What y'all doing over there on the other side of the register looking better than me? If you look better than me and you on the other side of the register, something is off. Something is wrong. That's when I started seeing all these pretty girls working. And I'm like, y'all ain't supposed to be working. Look at me. I ain't working. Y'all look better than me. Come on. Let me tell y'all how to get this money. All right. I was tired of seeing women on the other side of the register getting an attitude with me because I'm not at work. Like, look, I'm going to fix the problem. I'm tired of y'all getting mad, clocking in, ringing up my stuff with an attitude because you got to work. Ma'am, dump your dusty and go get you a provider and you can be out here shopping with me. Let's go. So I did it for the women who should not be working, who are too pretty to pay bills. He got you a job at his company making 60K. Is that okay? If you like working, sprinkle, sprinkle. It's okay if it's okay for me, if it's okay for you. I'd find a way to get that money without clocking in. But until you can, keep your money, man. Keep your job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like literally. Don't be getting an attitude with me. I'm gonna help you get it. Hold on. Watch SheRaSeven one on YouTube. So you don't have to clock in behind that register anymore. Oh, unknown sprinkle, sprinkle. Your nails, hair, lashes, he said I'm not bougie. Why? What? I do your own nails, lashes. He said I'm not bougie. Why? Because you do your own stuff. I guess people equate, having your nails, hair, and stuff done to being bougie. So it doesn't really matter. If you start lying and say you have them done, you can get some money from him perhaps, and then just do them yourself. I'll be lying. I'm like, I need money for my nails, my hair, my skin, and just go do it myself and keep the cash. Either way, get you some money, man. Okay. Because even if you look natural and you just get your nails polished, it still costs money. And they can't tell who did it or not. Hmm. You text him with a rapper, but how do I know I'm not just one of the many? Because you are one of the many girls. Well, how do you know ma'am, you are one of the many girls. Okay. I, I just took all the guesswork out for you. There you go. You are one of the many girls. What you gonna do now? Let me tell y'all how to get the attention of a rapper and date another rapper at the same time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You want that one? Go get another one at the same time. Or a ball player or somebody that makes more or just as much money as he does at the same time. Have options on his level. That's how you don't become one of the many. Because you have, like those other girls, they'll just do whatever that rapper needs them to do. But if you got options with other rapper or other celebrity or other millionaire, they're gonna take you more seriously. Okay. So even if you got to lie about it, that's how I am. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. He says, how are y'all dealing with these old possessive men? By reminding them of their age. They won't be possessive once you call them out for their age. Say, look, you are such and such years old. Okay. You better act like stop being so immature and insecure. Yeah. They're supposed to be putting you on a pedestal, not the other way around. If you let someone possess you like that, it's because they don't like you way, way more because they would be afraid to lose you by acting as such. You know what I'm saying? So when a man, okay, let me tell y'all why some guys get possessive over women because the woman is not out of their league. Okay. You got to be way out of their league for them not to be possessive over you. How to get provider man to spend. He has money, but stingy a little bit. Get another one at the same time and get what you need from that one if this one ain't giving it to you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, because we're not here to work and try to get him to do this, and that. He's supposed to want to because he's supposed to like us way more. If he don't like us enough, somebody else will. Okay, y'all playing the game backwards. And I gotta go in a few seconds. Oh, Gabby, sprinkle, sprinkle. You say I crack you up. You asked for the financial advisor help. He's going to start with budgeting first. We have it set together. Okay, don't give him none of your information then, okay? Don't give him none of your social securities or nothing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let him do whatever he can do without your info. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's the best you can do. Mhm. All right. And that's the one thing that I like, honestly, Gabby, that's the one thing that would kind of turn me off if I was a man. If I have a certain job and you ask me to do it for free, that's a turn off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might as well have just asked him for some money. At least you could have got something out of it, and he thinks that he's getting somewhere. I'm asking for money, not no services. Because that's the one thing that gets on my nerves. If you do something for a living and someone asks you to do it for free, it's really bad. Unless they offer it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, I know it's kind of like, honestly, it's kind of a little bit, I don't mean to be rude, but it's a little bit low class when someone has a profession and then you ask them to do it for free. So they're going to do it because they like you, but still, you let them offer. You never ask people for free services unless they offer it to you. Okay. That's just for future notice, because now you're in a predicament where you've asked him to do something and now he might expect something in return and get some vital information from you. And if you don't comply to what he likes, now he has all this vital information from you and he can do what he wants if you don't comply. So don't ask people for services, ask them for money. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I gotta go, y'all. But definitely, y'all hit the like button. Y'all subscribe if y'all are new. And thank y'all for all the people who have subscribed. I know a lot of y'all are coming over here from Instagram and TikTok, so welcome. If y'all hit the notification bell twice or click to get noticed, to get the notices when I go live for every live, you'll be notified when I go live so y'all can get in here and ask questions. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank y'all, everybody who has purchased Sirens Splash. I appreciate you guys. If y'all want this wig, information is in the links, description, and all throughout the comments on the live section. Use my discount code SheRa15 on any wig. It doesn't have to just be this one, on ywigs.com. And remember to change up your look every once in a while. It'll definitely help you level up and notice the different types of guys or the different types of people that are attracted to you and what they will do for you and how they will respond to you. Okay. Oh, Imani, you say you forgot to add that he's married. How do I get his money? By married men give up more money than single man. What you talking about? That's easy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just ask him for it. Come up with a scenario. All right. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Bye.